So number 9, part A says we have to multiply this 2 by 2 matrix minus 3, 2, 1, and minus 4, multiply to 4, 1, minus 3, and 6. So the first matrix is a 2 by 2. There are 2 rows and 2 columns, 2 rows and 2 columns, okay? So when we count the number of elements in the row of the first, we have 2 elements in the row of the first. How many elements in the column of the second? 2 elements in the column of the second. So multiplication is possible. We're going to have this number times this number plus this number 2 times that number -3. Okay? And since the first matrix has 2 rows, the answer will have 2 rows. The product will have 2 rows. And the second matrix has 2 columns, the product will have 2 columns. So we're looking at another 2 by 2 for our answer. Okay, we're looking at a 2 by 2 for our answer. 2 rows and 2 columns. Right. So now, to get that number there, we must do a product sum just to get one number. So it's -3, that -3 there, times 4, plus, because we're not finished with the row yet, we haven't finished with the row yet, so we have to use all the elements in the row and all the elements in the column. So that's why you have the plus the 2 times the -3. And then we stop. Okay. Row by column. And just to give you one number. Let's go across to get that number there. To go across, we are going to use that same row, because since we're on the top row, we're using that same row, but we're going to that column now. We're going to this column there now. So we're going to use that same -3, multiply, but we are on that second column, so -3 times 1. And we haven't used the 2 yet, so we have to plus the 2, that 2 there, times the 6. Okay. Now we're coming down now, so we have to come down in the second row. So we're going to use the 1 now. So we come in there. 1 times the 4. 1 times 4. We're still in that row, so we haven't used the -4 yet, so we have to put a plus a -4 times the -3. Okay, because row by column. Right, so we finish with that row with that column. And we're going to take back that same row now with that second column there now. So when you come there now to get this number, we have to come back to that same row because we're down there in the second row. So we have to come back to that same row, but we go to that second column now. So it's the 1 times the 1. And we're going to use the -4 now. So we have to put a plus the -4 times the 6. Okay, and this will give us our another 2 by 2. Let's make space for it. And just copy this down there. And let's just copy this and work this out in our calculator. We have -18. This number there, we're going to use that calculation there. It was 15. to use, well, it's just a plus. Why you have plus minus plus plus. All right. That was -8. Here now. And that gives us 25. All right, so that's how you multiply this pair of matrices.